This teddygaming team, welcome back to a review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tales of Timothy Volume 2, issue number 67, Schooled. And with this one, I'm not too sure what to really say of it, just because it's mainly dealing with Casey and April trying to find money for Shadow to get into school, only for her to get kicked out because she started a fight. Meanwhile, we've got the other turtles, they're going around the city, be like, oh man, I can't believe all this stuff is happening, oh, I wish I had a better life, and they do come in contact with some stuff which could help them, but then they decide not to. It's a weird issue which I'm not too sure what to really say of it, because there's nothing in this issue which is like really bad, but also at the same time, there's just nothing in this issue that's just like really worth talking about, really, so it's going to be quite hard to actually talk about this one, so, yeah, okay, so, oh boy, where do I begin with this one? I guess I should start with the turtles first, just because they have a very small part to play in this issue. Okay, so for the first bit, we do get to see Leo and Raph there, just walking around the city, and we get to see Raph, all like, oh man, I can't believe all this stuff's happening, oh, I feel so useless, you know, we've got Karai, who's like dealing with the foot, and, you know, we've got Truce there, so nothing's happening there, Stockman's dealt with, and all that kind of stuff, so I'm more or less done for, really. And that's when they do come in contact with a man beating up his girlfriend, and Rastat in, only for the girlfriend to beat Raph up, I'm not too sure why, and that's pretty much it for that little bit there. So we do cut over to, I want to say it's like the next night, and that's when you get like go and see Donnie and Mikey and see what they're doing, and they're trying to break into a cinema to try and watch a movie, but because it's too late and they don't have any money, they're not going to. But that's when they do come in contact with a stranger, and he lost his wallet, so Mikey goes after him, trying to, like, give it back, but the man's all like, oh, no, you know, like, you know, and what I'm trying to say is that the man thinks that Mikey's going to rob him and all that kind of stuff, and it's okay, but Mikey sees how much he's got in his wallet, and he's like, oh my god, I can't believe this, okay, listen words. Mike goes up at the words, sees how much money's in there, and then that's when he sees basically like all the possibilities he can do at a cinema, like buying all different popcorns, the chairs, and all that kind of stuff. And Donald's all like, yeah, no, you can send it back. But then he finds something which has a device that can allow him to watch movies on loads of different devices and or something. I'm not too sure what it is about this device, but yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Turtles. So for the actual main story with Casey and April, again, there's not really too much to it other than just they go, you know, Shadows go to school. So yeah, so on the first night we do get to see Casey and April all like, I wonder if this is a great school, I won't be able to afford it and all that kind of stuff. The next page, or I don't think it's the next page, but like the next day or something along those kind of lines, we do get to see them go into the teacher's office and they find out the news that basically Shadow's going to school. So that's when we cut over to the next few nights where we do get to see the Turtles. They're giving like Shadow some lessons, being like, oh, you know, if you see a kid, be good, or something along those kind of lines. And it's a little bit weird here because we do get to see Raph, he just leaves, because he goes out, he sees Casey, he starts crying. They both start crying actually about Shadow growing up so tall and all that and fast, and it's weird because I was not expecting Raph and Casey to cry, but at the same time it's them, so maybe yeah, I guess. So that's when we cut over to the next day, which is actually Shadow's first proper day, and she goes in and everyone's talking about their parents and you know, real, like, posh twats and all that kind of stuff. Be like, oh, my father, he's a law firm, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, then the show's like, yeah, my dad, he works at a supermarket, he's a good guy. And everyone laughs at her because, you know, she's poor and all that. Just, oh, posh twats. So, yeah, so show accidentally reveals everything about Casey, like being a vigilante and the Turtles, but everyone doesn't believe her for obvious reasons, and they start to like laugh at her, and that's when she has the most insane reaction to just beat them all up because Raph told her to, and I mean, I gotta give her some credit there. It's like so on point for being a Raph kind of thing, and I can't blame it, but yeah, And I do like how they are like sort of like showing like where she got her attitude later on in life, like starting it here, which I think is kind of cool to see. Like she was always like this, despite like her character growing up into what she is now. And I know that like I don't know, because I think that this could like be seen as like a retcon in a way because of how they've done it, but at the same time I think it just works so perfectly because like with Casey being her somewhat dad and Rav being her somewhat uncle, it just makes perfect sense that she comes out this way. So yeah, and that's when she gets the sad news that she's been expelled from the school for fighting. So now she has to go back down to the like normal schools, and Casey doesn't get his refund for the school or anything like that. And yeah, and we do get to see Casey is quite disappointed by all this. And like even Sharu's like quite upset by this, and even like thinks that Casey might actually hate her for it, which oh my god, I don't know what to say. That's yikes. That's a definitely a unique story. I want to say it's very. I'm not too sure what to really say about that, but just damn. But yeah, and that's pretty much where we do end the story. There's a little epilogue bit at the end where we do get to see the girl Ras says from like early on in the issue. She comes up to the rooftop and be like, "Oh, thanks man. If it wasn't for you, I never would have been able to escape him. But because of you, I have, and I feel better because of it." Which is great, I guess. But yeah, at the same time, it's not really too much so I can really talk about this bit here, but it's just nice to know that she got a happy ending. And yeah, so yeah, overall, this issue, oh boy. So yeah, I mean, like I already said, I feel like this issue is weird and pointless, but it's not bad. I think it works well for just being just a random one-off tale, just telling how Show like dealt with her class and just how she dealt with being in the push class and all that kind of stuff. I think it is somewhat interesting, but at the same time, I just don't care about this stuff whatsoever, so I don't know what to really say about it. But I do feel like there are like some good elements in this story. I do like the bit with like Raph beating up the old guy because he was beating up his girlfriend. I do feel like there's a pretty interesting story in there with that, and I know that we should like they didn't really do all too much with that in this issue, but I know that like that wasn't the main focus, but I do feel like there's like a more interesting story to tell. So a little bit disappointed by that. The art style, oh god, I love it. Because this one was the one who did the artwork for the Leonardo prequel comic for the Timothy 2007 movie, and just, oh boy, this artist, I love this artwork. I really want to see this artist come back and do some more Turtle stuff. Yeah, he's just perfect for Turtles. It just reminds me of a childhood, and I love it so much. So I hope this artist comes back. But yeah, I mean, overall for the story, there wasn't really anything bad about this one. It's just nothing was actually really important. It just felt like they were just putting out a story just because they had to get a story out, and not really, oh, you know, it's a really great tale, we need to tell it. Other than just, oh, well, you know, it comes out next month. Yeah, that'll do. So yeah. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this issue? Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. If there's some, please share, let's just grab no stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.